Welcome back to cyber technology. Imagine this, you're standing outside a high security building. The guard at the door says,
Tell me the password.
you whisper it, he nods, you walk in, simple. But someone was listening, that is PAP. Now rewind the scene, you walk to the same building. This time the guard doesn't ask for the password, instead he throws a random riddle at you.
Prove you know the secret without saying it.
You calculate something in your head. You respond with an answer based on the secret, but you never reveal the secret itself. The guard checks your answer using his copy of the secret. You're allowed in. That is CHAP. Let's break this down clearly. PAP stands for Password Authentication Protocol. It's one of the simplest authentication mechanisms used in PPP, point-to-point protocol connections. Think of PAP like this. Client says,
Here's my username and password.
Okay, let me check.
says the server, and that's it. How PAP works, step by step. 1. Client sends username and password. 2. Password is sent in plain text. 3. Server compares it with stored credentials. 4. Access is granted or denied. The password travels across the network without encryption. If someone is sniffing the traffic using tools like Wireshark, they can literally read the password, just like someone overhearing you whisper the password at the gate. Imagine using public Wi-Fi. If PAP is used and someone performs a packet sniffing attack, your credentials can be captured instantly. And you won't even know. No mystery, no magic, just plain exposure. That's why PAP is considered insecure by modern standards. Now comes the smarter guard. CHAP stands for Challenge Handshake Authentication Protocol. Instead of sending the password directly, it uses a challenge response mechanism. How CHAP works? Step by step. 1. Server sends a random challenge, a number. 2. Client combines the challenge, the password, and runs it through a hashing algorithm, usually MD5. 3. Client sends the hash back. 4. Server performs the same calculation using its stored password. 5. If the hashes match, access is granted. Notice something important? The password is never sent across the network. Never. Even if an attacker captures the traffic, they only see the challenge, the hashed response. Without the original password, that hash is useless. It's like seeing the answer to a riddle without knowing how it was calculated. But wait, is CHAP perfect? No. CHAP typically uses MD5, which is now considered cryptographically weak. Also, if attackers capture enough challenge response pairs, they can attempt offline brute force attacks. So while CHAP is safer than PAP, it's not ideal for modern security environments. That's why protocols like MS-CHAP v2 with improvements, EAP, and stronger authentication mechanisms are preferred today. PAP versus CHAP, you can see the quick comparison on your screen. If PAP is like shouting your password across the room, CHAP is like solving a math problem to prove you know it. But in modern cybersecurity, even that math problem might not be strong enough anymore. And here's the question I'll leave you with. If both PAP and CHAP have weaknesses, what kind of authentication should we use in zero-trust networks? That is where multi-factor authentication enters the battlefield. And that's a story for another video. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.